I believe that the majority of small businesses are getting their content completely wrong. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 incredibly boring videos that I guarantee within 6 to 12 months will convert and make your business money. I think that lots of content advice out there gets it completely wrong and says, go wide, post more, do daily content, go viral. And that's just so unhelpful for most small businesses. In fact, you want to be doing something very, very different. Now, before I give you the 5, let me just explain my logic. When it comes to content, most people focus on views. They want eyeballs on the business. The more people that see this, the better. That daily content that I'm posting, I've just got to get out there and increase our reach as much as we can. That's fine, but views are only useful if the right people are seeing your content. So let's say one of these incredibly boring videos that I'm going to suggest to you only gets 200 views in a year. You might look at that and go, oh my God, that video has really not gone very good. But if that video is 200 people who are really interested in your product, really interested in your service, then it's actually super useful. Let's say of those 200 in a year, you only convert 4, but those 4 customers have a ticket value, I don't know, of like 2K. Well, all of a sudden that video that only got 200 views that took you 1 afternoon to make, that's just made you 8 grand. One video with only 200 views. Way more useful than an Instagram video that got 40,000 views, 40,000 people that were just sat on the loo scrolling through their Instagram. This is a targeted video that people are genuinely interested in. So this idea that it's all about views, it is all about views, but it's about who those views are from, not how many of them you've got. And I think this is one of the mistakes that a lot of businesses make. I think they focus on views, they think about views being a numbers game, and they therefore create content that gets those numbers, but it doesn't necessarily get conversions because the content isn't really targeted at answering the right questions to create a conversion. It's just targeted at getting people to watch it and kind of stay on the channel. And again, I'm not against that kind of content. You know, you do want views, you want eyeballs on your company, but it's much more useful if you're a small business, spending your time focusing on content that will convert, not just get people looking at your business. So it's not, to me, it's not really about numbers, it's about the quality of the views, and it's about matching the content with that quality to create a conversion. So let's get into boring video number 1, and boring videos. And this one, I see so few companies making this video. The first one is the price video. What you charge and why you charge it. I think that's a really refreshing, useful video to make. Loads of people that are thinking about buying from you see a price, and the reason they don't convert is they go, I don't think it's worth that. There's a mismatch between what I'm giving you. There's not a fair exchange. Well, if you just make a video saying, hey, this is what we charge, this is why it's that price, this is what you get, this is the value that you get, and this is how we've come to the decision of charging that price, and you explain the logic, I think that helps create conversion. People go, okay, cool, fair enough, I get it. And let's be honest, you know, a lot of people put prices on websites and think, oh, there you go, my prices are online. And a lot of people hide the prices and think, oh, we'll provide a quote. Just get it out there. Just be honest, be open, be transparent. And that kind of content, 100% helps create conversions. So I think the price video is really useful. It provides transparency. It explains why you charge what you do. But also it's really good for SEO. There's not loads of companies, not loads of people that are doing this. So when people are searching some of these questions, there's a really good SEO opportunity for people to find that video, see it and go, oh, I'll go to them. They've broken that down really clearly. Okay, so the second really boring video that will help people convert is the objection video. This one's great. Just be honest about why do people avoid engaging with your sector, engaging with your trade, whatever it is, and just answer it honestly on camera. If you break down some of those objections and help people understand maybe something that's illogical about that fear, about that worry, then that's incredibly helpful at converting that pipeline. So an objection that we get a lot in this industry, in podcast studio industry, is people go, oh, I don't really know how to work the cameras, I wouldn't really know what I'm doing. Well, we do all that for you. Like, we set everything up, we're in the room, all you have to do is turn up and record, and we can handle all the editing as well. But it's a really common objection, and why lots of people get stressed out about using podcast studios, because they think, I won't really know where to start, I don't know what I'm doing. But breaking that down, again, really high conversion rate, because it addresses fears. It addresses people's worries and concerns, and just having you explaining it step by step, really, really, really useful. The next one, again, pretty boring, but incredibly useful, is a comparison video. Like, just engage with honest cases where the alternative might be a better idea. So again, I'll stick in the podcast world because it's obviously where I work and run a business. Some people are just better off using Riverside and not coming in a podcast studio. That's just the way it is. Podcast studios aren't for everyone, but having a video talking about that and explaining it is great. Maybe you're an accountant and like there actually is just some accountancy software that is a really interesting alternative comparison and compare. Just do a video talking about like, these are the kind of clients that come and work with us. These are the kind of clients that use this software. And if you fall in this camp, give us a shout. If you fall in that camp, then go out and check that website. So those comparison videos, again, really, really useful. It helps put people in the right direction. It saves you time. It goes, look, these are the people we work with. Come and engage with us. These people, maybe not right now, go over there. So comparison video, boring, but incredibly useful. The next boring video you should definitely make is the process video. What happens? How do you engage with your customers? What's the step-by-step process once they engage with you? What happens when they come in the door? How often they're going to hear from you? What's your process? That just helps people understand what it looks like, what's the package they get in, what's the process. And very, very useful, but also fairly boring. Okay, and the final one, the proof video. A real client explaining their decision in their own words, why they became a client, what their experience was like, and just walking you through how they made that decision. Incredibly useful. Again, fairly boring, it's not exciting, it's not going to go down amazing on Instagram, it's not a new trend, but it helps create conversions. It just shows people you're not just a website, you're not just a social media account, you're real, and you have success with people like them. Incredibly useful, but also fairly boring. So the overriding message with these videos is don't focus on what's going to get all these views, what's popular at the moment, how can you get that engagement. Instead, focus on how can I help convert the people that are engaging with my business. And I think these 5 videos, incredibly helpful. You can put them on your website, you can put them on your social media, you can put them in newsletters, just have them in a place by which that initial pipeline engagement, they're right there. That's going to be different for different businesses. But if you've got a marketing pipeline, insert these videos at the point by which people are wondering and want to know a little bit more. And recognize that if you've got good SEO, if you do a good job on the descriptions, on the SEO of these videos, then you've got a real nice opportunity for people that just want to learn how much something costs in their area or answer some key questions, because not a lot of people are making videos like this. Lots of people are making videos that's just focusing on increasing their engagement, getting more eyeballs, which, as I've outlined in this video, isn't always the right thing to do. So get out there, make some boring videos, convert your pipeline. And once you've done that, then yeah, you can sort of focus on some of the daily stuff and churning all those other bits out, but make those 12 months. I guarantee that every single one of them will have been worth that afternoon that you spent recording them and the money you spent getting it edited. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.